So, it's taken a couple of days for me to be able to truthfully address this, and it's not been for any bad reason or anything like that. It's just it's not been. I didn't know how to comprehend it, and it's amazing that there's 300 of you guys now, and as of the time I'm recording this, 301. But yeah, time has grown. So when I kind of left, it was about high school time, give or take. There was around 100 or something, 100 of you guys, because I remember doing a 100 subscriber special that was like just stupid. I deleted it because it was really dumb. And yeah, I remember shortly after that I kind of like not stopped, but like stopped really posting stuff. And during high school I felt that I needed to grow up, and part of that involved taking Legos out of my life. I put most of my Legos in storage, and I dabbled. I got a couple sets. I got the horse trailer back in the day because I always wanted the one in the early 2010s with a black truck that looked like well, looked kind of like this Avengers one, but like, you know, that had the white trailer. Still want it, but classic era of Lego City. I got the blue one that looks like the Jeep, whatever it's called, the Jeep that came out that year. It looked just like that, and it had a horse trailer. I got that one and a couple other sets, but for the most part I didn't really play with Legos during high school, and I started collecting my military surplus collection, which was fun, and model trains, but like kind of just fell off the face of the earth. And high school was good for me. It was a couple good years. Made some friends. Met some people that were a pain in the ass, but you know, for the most part, high school was a good experience for me. Ironically, high school was as hard as the middle school I went to, same amount of homework. And that's not saying we didn't have a lot of homework. That's saying that middle school was not the middle school I went to was just, they did not know we were children. They thought we were adults dressed up as children. They gave us way too much homework, and just it blows my mind thinking back on history and my ADHD medicine at the moment not working as I get off track, that I had as much homework in middle school as I did in high school, and it was as difficult, around the same level of difficulty. But getting beyond that, high school was a good time, but I lost a part of myself. I lost a big part of myself. And ironically, during college, or the late years of high school, early college, is what kind of brought me back into the fold. And I don't know, just something happened. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what the catalyst was. I don't know if it was Moon, if she had something to do with it, my friend, but I began seeing that my life had been fun in high school. I had good times. We played video games. Oh wait, still have my Xbox and all that stuff, but like I lost a part of myself, and it wasn't until I got back into it that I really realized that we get adults, we become adults, we get to high school, and it's changing, thank goodness. But the mentality for a long time was, you're an adult, you're just a small adult, or a smaller adult. Because as a guy, because you don't stop developing till like what, 20 something, 21, 22, whatever. You're just a slightly scaled down adult. You now are an adult in mentality, in what we expect of you, blah blah blah. Adults don't play with toys. That mentality is dying, thank goodness. But like, it still exists to some extent. It's like, kind of like, not to get into politics, but kind of like racism. Racism still exists. It's maybe not in the forms we used to see it. It's not in segregation. It's not in such and such. Sorry, that's my inner history teacher coming out. But it's not how we used to know it. It's not as blatant and obvious as it is. And it's the same thing with this whole stereotype of, you're an adult now. You don't play with toys. You go out, you work, or go to high school, or go to college. You come back, you do your homework. And if you're a little immature, you play video games. And so on and so forth. And then you go to bed, do it all over again. I don't know, one day something came back to me. It's like, wait. Dad plays with toys. Dad has his action figures. He's down in Florida, your parents are divorced, but like, no one stopped him. No one's stopping him. He doesn't care. If someone tries to stop him, he says, it's my life, buddy, screw off. Why are you now embracing this adult-like mentality of fun is not allowed? Where did you get this? Because I've always been a weird conglomerate of my parents. And yes, duh, that's how biology works. That's how reproduction works. But I don't know. And I began wondering, well, Dad doesn't care. Why should I care? I've always been like him in the regard of counterculture. Yeah, he's playing with Pokemon. He's playing with Ben 10. Doesn't mean I have to. The only reason I got into Legos is when I moved to that middle school I previously mentioned, Lego fad was just kind of dying out. It was just kind of getting replaced by silly bands. Early 2000s crap. But it was still popular. And my mom had some at her office. And I'm like, And I let my pride kind of like go for a little bit. I let my pride just disperse. And I tried it. I really, really began to like it. And when Mom was new, she wasn't a young mother, but like, she had me at a decent age. And she had never had a boy because she never had any children. And I got a bunch of Lego sets and some stuff that was handed down to me and some parts and stuff. And I would have the set and then I'd take it apart a while. And she was like so confused. She's told me this story. She's like, is this normal? Like, Legos aren't normal toys, but do they typically destroy them and build other things with them? Is that how this works? Or is he the psychopath like the kid from Toy Story? Whatever his name was. What's going on here? And one of the ones that really distraught her was the I think it was 2010 or maybe 2008, the big police station that had the big gray base plates, the dark gray ones, had the you know the one. And she's like, I spent $100-something on this from Target. Is it what am I supposed to punish him? Am I supposed to like see what he's built with it and just punish him based off of how good or bad it is? She was so confused. And getting back to the point, during high school, I kind of lost that. And when I came back into the fold, I'm like, yeah, they have so many new brick arms. The sets are all right, Lego City's all right. There's some new Star Wars ones. And that was, high school was when 501st, the original 501st Battle Pack came out. I remember going down to Concord Mills, sneaking down there with my friends on a night trip, and I got, I think I got one or two? I don't remember. But it was brand new. It was pretty much just came out. I snuck down there, got it. This was before helmet holes and the whole controversy. That whole controversy isn't too old. But I remember that. And that was kind of one of the things that slowly changed me back to being a Lego fan. And I don't know, but I began to get back into it, and I saw Brick Arms had done a lot. And this is kind of a sorrowful little miniature topic, but shout out to, if you remember it, I believe it was GI Brick. That's where I used to buy my Brick Arms. I still have videos of reviews of me pouring out what I thought was a lot of Brick Arms back in the day on a table and reviewing them from, I think it was GI Brick. Sorrowful to find. I went on looked up Brick Arms for sale. Looked. Couldn't find GI Brick or that website I used to buy from. And I'm like, huh. Finally found their page after going through some information, combing through information. And I don't know if it's still up, but there's a little thing that says, thank you for all your years of service, GI Brick. That made me sad. Coming back to the Lego community, the military toy community, and models community, and all that. Seeing that had gone, that really made me sad. But there's been some good times. There's been some kind of sad, sorrowful times, just like the penny going away. It's bittersweet. It's had many good years with the penny. Many good years. I remember smushing pennies downtown on the train tracks when a train came by. I remember doing the penny claw machines, penny souvenir machines, all sorts of stuff. But lots of good stuff. And I'm kind of back. I'm trying to get through college. I've done my tour at a community college, done my time there, had a good time, moved on to university, and I don't really know I don't know what's going to happen. But slowly I'm trying to get stop motion done. And this video was supposed to be Escape from Charlotte, too. It's still in production. I'm still doing a stop motion. It's right here. It's to the left. My left, your right. I think that's how that works. But set's still up. Working on the last scene for the exterior, and then it's all interior shots. And then I have to build a couple more sets, and pretty well done. But it's going to be a while. But this 300 subscriber video was supposed to be that. But if I don't have all the footage, I can't I can't release it. It doesn't work that way. So I'm still working on it, but it is coming eventually. But I like this community. I've been on 2 major Lego servers or Discords. And there's a smaller one. This is more close-knit community. And there's a bigger one that's so big you can get lost in a sea of comments. And 300 for my viewers, I like that. Small community, small town. Not ginormous, not crazy sized, but small enough to where it's pretty good. It's a pretty nice little community. I like hearing from you guys. Wish I heard more, because I'm a little bored, to be honest. But also, I enjoy hearing from people. But yeah. So this video is it does not feel like it's been that long, but I'm bored. The thing says I'm on 15 minutes or 14 minutes, and I don't know if I can upload all this. But I had to show off some of my collection and have a good talk. And this is not meant to be controversial at all. Anything I said was purely just I'm being honest. I'm talking out my point. There is no script for this. I am not reading off of anything. I just had a heart-to-heart. I don't know. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would say, a fireside chat, which I tried to make a thing and didn't really succeed in that, but oh well. But yeah, I've had some good times the last couple of years, and Bricks and Minifigs in Huntersville has been very helpful for a lot of things. I've been going to them several times a year, typically a lot during the summer, and they're always nice and helpful, and they're chill. And I gotta show it off. They helped me get this, which I wanted, which was a small set, but that's not important, or not as important. They helped me get the white well, the thing. Oh, it fell off. The thing I always wanted as a kid, the original Octan, gas truck. Because I originally had, it's dilapidated. It looks awful, but I had this one. You can't see it as bad, but it's worn out. It's old, and I liked this one, but it was a choice between this one and the Captain Rex, speeder, the speeder with the little side car as well, with Captain Rex and the other one. I got this one, and this one wasn't that one, so I always regretted getting this one. I wish I would gotten the Captain Rex, because now that Captain Rex is worth $200. Of course, I have the modern version from the little micro set, but this, I like it now. It's a little cute little truck, but and it's worn out. It's been this thing has been through a lot, but getting this was just like something I missed as a child, because I was too young to get this. This was a 2010 set, I think, roughly. So I missed getting this. Sorry, I missed getting that, and I kind of had this feeling of should have got the other thing from that. Now I don't regret getting that. I love a kid a lot, and it'll be good for a scene I'm gonna do with this and that, and the trailer I got recently. So. But anyways, yeah. I hope there's more stuff coming in the future. Even though it wasn't received very well, I'd like to do stuff more with my character Blue. Blue has been one of my favorites for these stories. He's a very interesting character. And I do write. I have not worked on writing in a while, but I do write stories. And almost all of these stories fit together really perfectly and really well, to some extent, to a realistic extent. They're not going to fit together perfectly. They're going to have some problems with, how they fit together, because any story does when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. But time-wise, before I even started the second Charlotte video, Escape from Charlotte, I did a timeline because I was going to do a live action film. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it is, but they were all supposed to tie together, the live action and the Escape from Charlotte. If I remember correctly, Escape from Charlotte was supposed to, they're supposed to interact. They're supposed to, and I have a timeline of how that happens. And yeah. And a lot of these are based off of real places. Places I've been to, places I live near. And, yeah. But it's good to be back. It has some more purpose in my life. It has something I do besides just do schoolwork. And I may not be able to do it every day. I may have to, do it on the weekends, or do it after school occasionally when I'm not doing schoolwork, but I lost that during high school. So, work / college, friends, interests. I lost a whole category. I was hanging out with friends all the time, but I lost what I was interested in for the most part. I lost that me time, which is very important. Whether you're an introvert or not, it's very important to have that me time. So I'm glad that it's back. But this video is running longer than I thought. And yeah. So cover things. Things are changing, but I'm coming back. And though the form may change, just like as I mentioned earlier with many different things, forms and ideas and things don't really truly die. We see that throughout history. Things come back again and again. And I'm coming back. Thank you for watching my Fireside chat.